Yeah. Take that.
The only thing I blindly believe in without seeing is God.
I second that.
Right?
Right.
This whole Diddy thing.
Right.
I'm going to call him Puff because to me it's Puff. I hate when Diddy,
People
he's
changing
Puff.
their names. Yeah.
To me, when people come out and start accusing a celebrity, I tend to question both sides.
Right.
Have you been seeing what's going on with Diddy?
Yeah, I've seen a few clips on. I mean, it's everywhere, man. So I've seen a few clips on the news, on TMZ and stuff like that. But I don't know the whole details of it.
He used to date this girl called Cassie, beautiful
Right.
lady.
She was part of the Bad Boys. She used to sing with Bad Boys too. She had a few songs.
I think he signed.
Right.
Yeah, I think he signed her. Right. So Diddy's personal bodyguard from back in the days.
Okay.
He goes from podcast to podcast and he's just spilling the beans, bro. Because your bodyguard is always next to you when you're a celebrity. Right. Even when you go in the bathroom, he comes out. He has to be in there.
Yeah, of course.
Cassie thing, I didn't know her, but I knew somebody like her, and that was Kim Porter.
Okay, so if you didn't know, Eric, Kim Porter is Diddy's ex-wife. She's no longer alive. I think she was sick and she passed.
Right.
But that's Puff's baby mama. Like all his kids, that was the mom.
Okay.
So people ask me, and they send me clips of Cassie. I guess it's an affidavit to the courts, of what she experienced. And it's like, it was the same thing Kim was going through. The beatings.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Who? P. Diddy?
I could say one time when I know Kim had defended herself. You see a picture on the internet going with Puff, right hand is in a bandage. That's the night I was called by Paul to meet him over at St. Luke's Hospital. He had a white T-shirt wrapped around
pause it for
his
a second,
wrist.
So Puff was putting his hands on females, bro?
I never knew this. He doesn't give me that vibe. You see, that shows you at the end of the day, certain things don't have a face.
So
I didn't know
we're talking
this.
about Puff Daddy, like one of the biggest.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Yeah, right, like
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, listen, I want you to go to downtown New York.
Get me a sugar cookie. Yes,
a sugar cookie, man.
We're talking about
don't come,
baby.
Right, and don't come
Can't
back
stop.
unless
Won't
you bring.
stop.
Right, and don't even come back to the studio if you don't come back with some Cambodian breast milk.
That's correct.
Right, that's
what we're
the guy we're
talking
talking
about.
Because Kim had took the cork, where you open up wine, the corkscrew. She took the corkscrew and caught him on his wrist, defending himself. And he almost, I know he tore some ligament, but he almost hit an artery. I came close to the artery.
Remember, this is part of a whole interview that he had here.
Right.
We just reacted on that part. Okay, so you saw he said he didn't know Cassie. So I'm thinking he was Puff's security guard
right.
before Cassie.
Right. Possibly.
So when Cassie came into the picture, Gene was probably not into the security guard
and
anymore.
obviously he witnessed everything, right? He witnessed all the stuff that was happening
before with Kim, with the ex-wife.
Right.
Okay, this guy doesn't give me the vibe of somebody that is trying to, like they like to say, I hate that word, by the way. He doesn't give me the vibe of a clout chaser.
Okay.
He doesn't give me the vibe that he needs money, so he's doing interviews so he could get some money. But you never know, Eric. Like I said, you cannot judge somebody by what they look like.
Right.
You realize what he said, right? He said that Puff used to beat the crap out of the beatings.
Right.
Beat up the ex-wife.
Right. Allegedly, right? Allegedly.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
But I have a question. How come the security guard is matching the things that Cassie is saying on her reports?
So Cassie, from what I understand, right, allegedly what I'm hearing, of course they settled the case. I don't know if you heard about this whole thing, because I heard about it, right? It was a settlement within 24 hours from what I'm hearing, right? It's all coming from the news. that he settled, but it was a whole sexual situation. You know, it was like where he invited other dudes and other dudes did X, Y, and Z to her. It was like a whole, and he was watching. He also took part of it, and you know, they're claiming that he goes both ways. You know, like, you know, so many things that they're claiming about the dude. Again, that's allegedly, that's what I'm hearing. Obviously, he settled. When somebody settles a case against them, that's basically them admitting guilt.
You think so?
Yeah, because listen, if somebody accuses me of something and it's not correct, and I know there's no proof out there that proves your case, I'm taking you to court. I'm gonna go to court.
But Eric, what about if he doesn't want to drag this into trial? So he has so much money, he just rather throw water on the fire and then turn it off. Besides, dragging it is worse. Right. More court fees, more lawyer fees, more people hearing about this shit in the media. Like, you know, Johnny Depp dragged it. These people dragged it into the media for a while, bro.
Because you're basically saying, listen, I don't want to take this further. Let's go ahead and settle. It's like people that commit crimes, and they know if they go to trial, they're gonna get
they're gonna get caught.
So they'll plead insanity. You know, like
no,
people
I'm not defending Puff.
No. We're
because
just analyzing.
I have been hearing shit from a bunch of different sources. Look, Mace is coming out after.
Right.
There's a lot of people coming out after him now.
There's a lot of people. I was listening to another podcaster recently about the Cassie case. I know we're going from Gene Deal to Cassie. The podcast I was listening to, they read the whole claim. Bro, it's a lot of sexual craziness.
It's a lot, bro.
Bro, I don't know if you heard, but it was like inviting other dudes to run trains and videotaping it. And
I think I saw this guy said the same thing too.
And there's more to it, right? So there's more about drugging the woman, you know?
Yeah.
Like making sure that the men get the right drinks and the women get the ones that
I saw that one. I saw that one.
And there was what's his name that,
He's he's an ex R&B singer for the label.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
For Bad Boys, right? So there's a lot of stuff going on, and so Puff right now is in a place where, man, I got like he's if I settle this, it's done. When you settle a case with the person that you settled the case with, they cannot talk anymore. So now Cassie,
that's it. It's over.
But by what I'm hearing, Cassie's friends can talk. Cassie's cousins can talk. Cassie's whoever she told the story to, they can talk. So this thing
I think this is the end for Diddy. We always ask how come people come out. Why now? Why not before?
Right.
Bro, when somebody as powerful as Puff is probably the most powerful person in New York, even more powerful than them governor.
Right.
Right?
And he's got money.
When you got that kind of money and that power and fame,
right?
Not only money but fame. First of all, I don't have the money to go against this guy. I don't have the money to hire lawyers to go against this guy.
Right.
Number two, you know, you always feel like people are not gonna believe you. That you're chasing money.
Right.
That you're trying to sue to chase money.
Right.
So right now, there's blood in the water.
Right.
Cassie opened the door, and now a bunch of other people are coming out because they realize, you know what? She had the courage to speak. Now I'm speaking.
Right.
And I understand that mentality.
Right.
I understand the mentality where, man, you know what? That person had the courage to do it for me.
Right.
So now it's my turn, you know?
And I agree, and I just think, guys, I mean, Mark and I, we've made videos about these things to do. Justice always needs to be served. Has nothing to do with Puff. In life, you could choose good or bad. It's up to you. You could choose
you decide to choose
or bad. And whatever you choose has a consequence. That's all it is. There's a consequence.
I believe in karma, bro, 100%.
Yeah.
Karma is real, bro. Yeah. He has too many people after him at this point.
It's too many people.
I was watching, even Mace was saying that Diddy owes him money, took all the rights.
Business too. One thing I want to say, guys, don't ever pass judgment until you know all the facts. Right?
That's correct.
Until you know all the facts about anything, don't pass judgment. They could be talking about Diddy. They could talk about your best friend. They could talk about your mom, your dad. If you ain't got facts, don't because rumors are easy. People could talk, right? Right now, Gene Deal, the video we're watching, he was talking. He's talking. People could talk. People could say whatever. It don't mean it's true. As Mark said, people could be chasing clout or whatever the situation is. Wait for all the facts And at the same time, don't pass judgment, because God says you shall not judge.
Yes.
And
yes.
like I said it before, it's in the Bible where let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Yes.
However, when you look at in the Diddy case, he settled with the Cassie situation. Settlement is basically saying that says a lot. It's basically saying, you know what? Even if I'm not fully guilty, there's some sort of guilt in there. Like that person is feeling. Let's close the case. Let's shut it down. Where so we don't need to make this a long situation, right? But either way, man, I just hope that people learn from situations like that, right? One thing I wanted to make clear: think about you right now watching us. If you have kids, think about your daughter getting into the wrong hands.
Oh yeah.
Idolizing a rapper, a celebrity.
Yeah.
Seeing that person as God.
Yeah.
And then being put to a situation like this.
And in some cases, in most cases, these people that people idolize, they're filthier than anybody you can think of.
It is.
I've been hearing about Diddy's freaky behavior for many years.
He's been saying it. Take that. Take that. Take that.
But which is not a crime.
Right.
If he likes it both ways, if he whatever he does,
Freaky
that's
is
not a crime.
Right? Yeah.
I've been hearing that for years.
Well,
beating women is a problem.
Beating women, drugging,
beating anybody is a problem, but let alone a woman.
Doing things without consent. Drugging a person.
Yeah,
like, those are
none of that.
Yeah. But
if you want to be freaky,
but being freaky with somebody that consents, there's no problem.
Yeah.
That is of course somebody of age, right?
Of age,
right?
I mean, we all know the damn law, guys.
We know the law. Like, if you don't know the law, go look it up right now. Some of you guys are freaky too. I see some of you guys over there. You see them? What?
Yeah, I see you.
Crazy.
Hiding in the back.
Anyways.
But before we go, Eric, check me out.
Yeah. Take that. Yeah.
Take that.
Listen, guys, if you guys don't go get me a sugar cookie, I'm shutting down the studio. And
Thanks for watching, guys. Leave us some comments and let us know your thoughts on this situation.
Oh, Seth, you're gonna do your taxes? That's what you're gonna do? You're gonna do your taxes? Okay, I'm shutting down this too.
And you know what's so funny, Eric? He shows up on the back of the security guard, remember?
Right.
I wonder if this was Gene carrying him.
He said, Diddy, I'm out. And he said, Diddy, out. And then the guy carried him out. There's only 5 top rappers of all time. Mark.
Dylan. Why? Because I spit hot fire. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave us some man.